What did you guys eat for breakfast? Bacon and eggs? Those were made with U.S. corn. How about lunch? Did you eat maybe a hamburger, maybe some milk? Those too were made with U.S. corn. You're probably wondering how you turn corn into milk. It's an interesting, you put it through a machine, you shake it to the left 3 times. No? Okay. You're right. That's not how you do it. If you give me just a moment of your time, I will be sure you understand the entire process of how corn was discovered, the process of growing it, and how we made each type. My goal is for you to understand what exactly you are eating every day and the importance of the people making it. I don't mean your mother when she serves you bacon and eggs in the morning either. I mean the incredibly slow tractors driving down the road, making you late for your hot date. Corn is one of the biggest crops in the entire world. First, I'm going to take you south of here, to the highlands of Mexico. This is where Indians found corn. Excuse me. And tried them out and discovered it was very good for them and easy to eat. Indians worked their way north and spread throughout the land of the United States, now called the United States. They continued growing their corn happily, and one day, a man we all know as Christopher Columbus appeared and also discovered their crop. Now at this point, no place on earth knew what corn was. Columbus checked it out and realized what a find it was and took it back to Europe with him, where he shared it and they began growing it and eating it regularly. As more Europeans moved to America, the crop was looked into more and more. They wanted the most out of it that they possibly could get. They discovered a softer corn called dent corn, which we'll discuss further later, but that wasn't enough. A man in Iowa invented hybrid corn, and the invention continued until today. There are several different breeds of corn. Corn is grown every year on all but one continent, that being Antarctica. One farmer grows enough corn to give nutrition and fiber to 129 people, 32 of them being overseas. I'm going to hand these around. These are the machines that I'll be talking about. Okay, when preparing to plant corn, you definitely need to be sure the weather is mostly steady and not freezing with snow several times more. A field needs to be well prepared. This means it needs to be ripped up. The machine will use discs after you rip it up to smooth the dirt more and fill the holes for when they do the planting. Planting consists of a tractor pulling a corn planter that drops corn seed about 4 inches into the soil, 4 to 6 inches apart, and proceeds to cover the seed back up. It is crucial that the corn seed may be Roundup ready for weed removal. When the corn plant is about 4 leaves high, you will spray a Roundup Ready and Velvet leaf solution to get rid of all the weeds on contact. A single round of spray will cover 95 feet wide at 14 miles per hour. Weeds will consume the fertilizer that the corn needs though. If the seeds are not Roundup Ready, you will go out there with a field cultivator and cultivate the soil. This is a long, slow process involving going up and down each and every single row, about 4 to 6 rows at a time, ripping out the weeds between each row. But this process is extremely mandatory when you grow sweet corn because you cannot spray that as you will eat it. 85 to 125 days after the corn is out of the ground, the ears on the stalk should be pointing to the ground, and the moisture level should be under 20%, meaning it has dried out a lot. Anything above 20% is considered high moisture corn, which is harder to store to keep. To harvest corn, you can use a combine, which takes the ear off the stalk, which goes into a machine and takes the kernels off the cob. It is then ready to get dried up for more storage and processing. The process changes a little with each type of corn, but most corn are harvested this way, like your field corns, your white corns, and Indian corn. Sweet corn is picked with a corn picker, only taking the ear of the corn. So corn comes in many textures and colors. There's Indian corn, which was first found, that's very colorful. And it comes, in different colors and such. I have this one that a goat ate, but and these are the Indian corns that they first discovered and first started using. These we don't really use anymore. We use them for maybe decoration and such, but yeah. And then another corn, dent corn, is now used as livestock feed. They most know it as field corn. This is for your livestock and everything like that. And when your livestock eat this, it makes them fatter and wider and produces more of a meat, so then you will eat them. And dairy cows will eat it for milk production. And that's how this corn is making your food. White corn is also popcorn or cornstarch. You can use it to bake as well. And those are not grown as much as field corn or sweet corn, but there's a bigger industry, but it's all down south. So I hope you've collected those bits of knowledge and understand the importance of corn planting. Dating back to thousands of years ago, it has followed us to the present and is still top crop. Without corn, we truly wouldn't have meat like we do today. Our entire diets would be changed. Scientists are discovering ways to use corn in fuel, to burn cleaner, and even in your daily vitamins. If I were to leave you with anything, it would be that I stress the duties of farmers and you alike. They work 24/7 to put food on your tables as well as their own. Their work may be inconvenient as you drive down the road in a hurry, but without them, I can guarantee you guys would be a lot hungrier. They aren't just growing corn, they are growing whole meals. Next time you see a tractor on the road, be patient with it. Knowing the hard work they put into corn every year, it is absolutely tremendous and dangerous. Everything in the world is important in 1,000 ways. I just wanted to remind you of one more.